Hello loves, welcome to your monthly chakra healing video. So Gemini, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. You guys have a lot of beautiful things going on in your reading, and I feel like it's gonna be a very powerful month and a very good month for you guys. But we are gonna discuss all of that. I feel like ultimately this is something that is gonna be a super it's a very transitional phase for you guys, because you guys are moving into a new phase of your life, and how it's going to be, how it's transforming, how it's actively connecting you to everywhere else. And I'm really excited for this reading because you guys know I'm a Gemini moon, so you already know that this also applies to me. So I do really look forward towards these readings, because I know like I get some insight on how it's going to affect me as well. So I'm just going to move the oracle cards over so we can start discussing the reading. So starting with the root chakra, okay? You have the 10 of Pentacles in your root chakra. And I feel like you guys are actually put in a position this month where you're actively working towards the thing that's going to be the solidifying factor of your life. And what I mean by this is that 10 of Pentacles energy is like 5-10 years and 10 years worth of energy. 10 of Pentacles energy doesn't manifest in a day. It's something that you work on for a while and then you achieve. It's a very Capricornian energy. It's a very work center energy. Like, you have to earn your way to that 10 of Pentacles in order to receive it. And when you do receive it, because it's aligned with your destiny, it's going to come in the way it comes in, like the way it works and it interconnects with you. It's something that it's divinely for you, that it's part of your destiny in the long term. Like, you're actively doing something that actually is what you're meant to do in this lifetime. It's part of your soul contract. It's part of your what you are supposed to do, what your purpose is, your craft, what you're creating. And so I do feel like you guys are a little bit more focused on building that, on whether that looks like a company, whether that looks like you're working on creatively, whether that you're laying the foundations on how your business is going to look. You are actively now actually following your path, and it is actually a very beautiful thing. I think that right now you're in the position to not only be really grounded, even though things might make you seem like you're ungrounded, but also see how, like, get comfortable in what you're doing and get comfortable in the thought that this is what you're meant to do. You're not supposed to do this mundane stuff. You're not supposed to do the way that society tells you that you're supposed to do something. That's not how you're supposed to experience your life. You're supposed to experience it different. It's supposed to look different for you, and you have to craft that. You have to say exactly like, hey, this is what I know to be true. This is my truth. This is what I love. And what I love is music. What I love is writing. What I love is theater. What I love is just writing different things, being creative. What I love is like fashion. I want to like make a company. I love technology. I want to create a new way where somebody uses a tool in this XYZ way, and that creates change in the way that we communicate as a society. Like, you guys are in another level. I feel like, especially with if you see what's happening with your heart chakra, I honestly feel like with the Hierophant in reverse, you guys are not trying to do everything the same way that it's been done before. That's just not like, you're not conforming to society's norms. Like, if society's telling you have to do XYZ before you get to B, you're like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do it my own way. I'm going to strive to do it my own way. And it's almost like if society's trying to put a door in front of a Gemini, you guys know you will find a way through that door. Everybody knows Gemini finds a way to get through that door at the end of the day. And you will find your way out of it. With your sacral chakra, with that 3 of Cups, I do feel like there's something about this it has something to do with the collective, and you are going to actively share what it is that you're doing with the collective. This is something that's not just personally your own journey, but it will impact a lot of people. And I do feel like as you journey through your lower chakras and you have this beautiful kind of like intention of, no, I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna do what my purpose is, I'm following my destiny, and I'm gonna also share it with other people. I'm gonna change the way that society thinks that I need to do something, okay? And with the Knight of Swords in reverse, it's going to also change the way that you communicate a lot of it, especially this month, especially when it comes to how you're directing a lot of your verbal, communications. I love the fact that the Knight of Swords is in reverse for you guys, because you guys know that Knight of Swords upright is very, very aggressive. So this month you guys are moving a little bit more of like being a little bit more of that wisdom, that holding that knowledge back in and saying, okay, I'm just going to be a little bit more discerning with my words, with how I'm saying it, with how I'm moving forward, with what the truth is. I'm going to communicate a little bit more differently. And I feel like Cancer season might be affecting that for you guys in a bit, and like in a way, because there's just a more emotional energy when it comes to that, and more nourishing energy when it comes to that. And even with your third eye, with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands, like you guys know that you're consciously choosing your direction, and you know where it's going. Like you're actively saying, hey, I'm going to wield this. I'm going to wield the sword of creativity. I'm going to wield the sword of communication. And at the end of the day, I am going to communicate and share this with others. But before I do, I have to wield the sword and create first. I have to figure out what it is that I love, that I want to do, that I want to share with everybody else, that I want to really connect to. How is it that I want to bring this and birth this in this lifetime? How is it that I'm going to do it? And the Ace of Swords is there to support this new journey that you're taking into this part of your life, that's going to impact so much. This month will impact your life in such a huge way, because it is dictating, and it is like a crescendo of a moment where it's just like, this is the thing that triggers you into the next thing. And even with your crown chakra, with it being in having strength there, I know that you guys are really in alignment with your higher self, and that you're able to kind of say, okay, I am connecting to this. I'm connecting to that power, that ability of myself, where I know I can do it. I know I trust myself. I have the courage. I can do this. And Leo season, once we move into Leo season, that's also going to help you solidify that a little bit when we have that energy in place, because Leo season is going to come in and say, okay, this is how I'm going to shine. This is how I'm going to enjoy life. I'm going to share it with others. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to live my best life, and I'm going to really actively work towards my dreams and what I want to do. And that takes a certain amount of strength for you to take in, and being able to bring in that fertility and hold yourself accountable for your courage. And you can even see it in the bottom of the deck with the Fool, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. It's all there. Your journey is there. You're taking the opportunities. You're literally pulling in that courage and saying, hey, I'm going to go on this journey. It doesn't matter if society says I'm going to fall off the cliff. No, I'm going to take it on. I'm going to do the thing. And at the end of the day, I'm going to achieve it. I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to be successful at it. So don't sleep on the fact that you have so much beautiful backing from the universe going on. Now with your oracle cards, you have truth and clarity, okay, and that's coming up with the third eye. You got peace and simplicity, okay, and then you have this fertility and yes. And I'm not surprised to see fertility there, because you do have this Capricorn energy, especially with the Ten of Pentacles coming up. With your other oracle cards, you have welcome the new, because it's a new shift. You have be true to you. You have changing your mind, and heavenly signs. And this is what that deals with, that heavenly signs. You know you're following your destiny. You know you're not going to commit anymore to all of these things. At the end of the day, you're coming back to you. And with your planetary energies being in the moon and Capricorn, you know that you're emotionally vibing with the truth of the matter. And the truth of the matter goes hand in hand with what you're ultimately accomplishing. And at the end of the day, you're going to be successful. You see this connection. You see the connection here with Capricorn, with the root chakra. You're implementing you have the goal, you have the dream. And at the end of the day, you want to finish it. You want to be successful. You want to be happy, and you will achieve it. If you're determined, especially if you have this Capricorn energy, you're going to achieve it. You're going to do it. And I feel like this specific lunar eclipse that's coming up, please make sure you're working with it. Please make sure you're using it as to assist you energetically into pushing and empowering your goals, because you're going to be able to manifest beautiful things through this eclipse if you use the energy properly. And I feel like you guys definitely need to put more time into that and make sure you're actively working towards your goals and applying your spirituality, your craft into it as well. Immediately. Like, I'm not playing with you guys, because you guys can manifest so much this month that honestly, I feel like you would be surprised on everything that you can call in the moments. Like, you would just be very, very, very surprised. So yeah, so that is your reading for this month. Please make sure that you are subscribed and that you ring the bell so you get notified anytime I upload a new video. And don't forget to check out the Patreon, because we're always learning and growing over there. You're definitely going to have a very beautiful month. I'm very excited, because you guys know I am a Gemini moon, so I'm super excited. And hey, we're just going to do it together, okay? So I will see you at the next one. Bye.